Welcome to Sloths in the Box's first ever unboxing video. Today we are actually going to dive into Magic the Gathering Dungeons and Dragons Adventure into the Forgotten Realms. I had actually recently just started getting into Magic the Gathering, and one of my friends took me to a game show down where I was staying at, and we decided to get started on this one. So let's go ahead and open up the pack. Now, with this being the very first video, there is not going to be that many edits into it, if any at all, so if anything goes wrong, it's just going to have to keep on flying by, and hopefully nothing too bad will happen. It looks like the box did get damaged in the mail when it got shipped to me, so that's a little disheartening, but hopefully all the packs are still intact and just fine. It doesn't seem like anything bad has happened to it. So let's go and push it back a little bit and go and start opening up packs. I am going to set two aside because I'm going to try and teach my girlfriend how to play, so that'll be fun by doing a nice open battle pack. So basically you just open up the pack and play with what you get. So we are going to start off with our first pack here. We have to take off the first top two because it's just going to be a dungeon. Looks like we got Tomb of Annihilation with an Atropal on the back of it with Death Touch, and the first one would be an island. And now we can go ahead and get started with actually looking at what we have. So first we got Spiked Pit Trap, Paladin Shield, Bar the Gate, Brazen Dwarf, Shambling Ghast, Scaled Herbalist, Gloomstalker, Scion of Stygia. Sorry if I mispronounce any of these names. Don't try and butcher me. I am new to all of this. We got Air Cult Element, Celestial Unicorn. I actually watched someone use a Celestial Unicorn when the whole deck first came out at a tournament that they had at the game shop, and this card can do some damage. Split the Party. I actually think this is the first one I got to split the party. Targnar Demon Fang Knoll. Check for traps. And what is our last card? Orc Jelly. Very nice. So I'm not actually going to do what I just did with the first pack. I just wanted to get a good look. To try and speed along the process, because there are a good amount of packs within the booster box. What I'm going to do is just get a nice quick overview of it and then set it aside and wait till we get to our last few packs to slow it down and see what we get from the very back. Alright, we got pack number 2. See what we get from the first two. We got the wolf. And our land card is going to be a mountain. Alright, let's see. Got one down here. Scaled Herbalist. Ranger's Hawk. Clever Conjuring. Hoarding Ogre. Shambling Ghast. Charm Sleep is pretty good. 50 feet of rope. I think this is the first time I've gotten a 50 feet of rope, actually. You happen on a Glade. This is also another one that I haven't gotten yet until now. And our last card is Oh wait, no, there's one more after this. We got Meteor Storm. What is our last card? It looks like a holographic. And we have Clever Conjuring in a foil. Very nice. Should put these over here. I'll have to sleeve them later. The only one that I will sleeve immediately is if I get an old Gnawbone. Old Gnawbone is probably gonna be one of the most expensive cards out of this pack, just based on what I've been looking on online and the reviews on it. Going into pack 3. Try and move some of these out of the way, clean it up a little bit. Going to the back. Get another wolf token. And our land is another mountain. Alright, let's see what we've got here. Kicking the door. Paladin. Deadly Dispute. Find a Cursed Idol. Potion of Healing can be pretty good in a deck if you have a white deck mainly, because, you know, get that healing, and with that unicorn, it would get an actual +1/+1 counter each time you gain a life. Ooh, Celestial Unicorn again, and there it is at the bottom. When you gain life, put a +1/+1 counter, but it's in the... I don't know what type of style they would call this. I mean, I'm going to say like an old painting style, as if from like the actual Dungeons and Dragons campaign. Like if someone would draw up a character design, this is what they would draw for that Celestial Unicorn. Put that one to the side. I really like that. Most people don't really like the way that those are made, but I do. I kind of like it. Dungeon map. That'll be great if you have a dungeon venturing deck. Druid class. And the Book of Exalted Deeds. This one's a really good mythic. And what is our last card? Secret Door foil. Try and get it to focus. I don't know why the camera's not wanting to focus very well. There we go. Look at that. Very nice. Alright, on to the next pack. I will actually put the Druid... Yeah, all these can go over here. Probably not going to foil it up. Now, you might tell by the background of where I have these cards placed, it's a Yu-Gi-Oh! Background. Well, that's because I actually was mainly into Yu-Gi-Oh! When I first got into any card games years ago. And I'm just now getting over to Dungeons & Dragons, so I might get a play mat into... Or not Dungeons & Dragons, but Magic the Gathering. Thinking about getting a play mat for Magic the Gathering sometime soon, but probably won't be into the near future. Alright, let's see what we got. Ooh, a treasure token. I mean, it's not very needed, but it's always good to have. If you ever have a creature that creates treasure tokens, at least you have something put down in order to actually say, hey, I got a token. And our land is a swamp. Let me move this back over here. And back to the front. This is the first time I think I've gotten an unexpected windfall, so that's pretty cool. I apologize if you hear any voices in the background. It's my girlfriend and her friend watching a football game right now. Of course, me being who I am, I don't care for sports that much unless I'm actually there, so here I am opening a pack which I find much more entertaining. Ooh, Owlbear. He might not be that good looking or that really sought after, but again, he's in this Dungeons and Dragons type art style, so I really like it. Bag of Holding. I think this is the first time I've gotten Bag of Holding. Whenever you discard a card, exile that card from your graveyard. Pay 2 mana and tap the card to draw a card, then discard a card, or pay 4 mana and tap the card to sacrifice Bag of Holding. Return all cards exiled with Bag of Holdings to their owner's hand. That's actually really good. And I believe, yep, and our last card is Westgate Regent. Or Regent. He is a flying vampire with Ward. And whenever he deals combat damage to a player, you may put that many +1/+1 counters on it. So that could be very good. If they create a vampire deck, that'd be a really good card to have in it. Try and get this all together again. Alright. On to the next pack. Yeah, I do believe there are 36 packs in a set booster box. Or not set booster box, but a draft booster box. And I took out 2, so that leaves like 34 packs. And we have only gone through 3. This is our 4th pack, I do believe. So I've got 30 more to go through. If you stick through this, I don't know. I mean, I'd be pretty excited if you did. I mean, if not, I understand it. It would probably be a long video, and depending on who you are and what you're really interested in, with this being like a very first video for a new channel, I understand if you don't stick around and anything, but I mean, leave a comment if any cards that I pull you kind of like or dislike or have any comments about. Let me know. We got Last Mind of Endeavor with a skeleton token on the back. And our land card is a Plains. Potion of Healing again, always good, always good. Shortcut Seeker. Sylvan Shepherd. I really like her abilities to roll a d20 whenever you actually attack. Because, you can gain that life, which would help if it's paired with that unicorn. Giving it that +1/+1 counter as long as you roll that dice. Magic Missile, always good. Deals 3 damage, divide as you see fit to any target, including the character or your opponent's life points in general. Teleportation Circle, very nice. And our last card is a foiled Inspiring Bard, very nice. Death Touch is probably, I can't remember the name, Tomb of Annihilation. And our land is going to be a forest. Sometimes these cards are hard to keep intact without trying to show the next card right behind it or in the very back. We don't want to spoil the surprise now, do we? Try and turn down the brightness. So what do y'all do on y'all's off time? Do y'all like to have any friends y'all play with? Or do y'all tend to watch TV? If so, what's your favorite show? Or play games? If so, what's your favorite game? Let me know down in the comments. True polymorphous. Targeted artifact or creature becomes a copy of another target artifact or creature. That could be, depending on what type of deck you're running, that could be very good. Especially if you have something like a Soul Ring or something, you could copy that, and then instead of getting 2, you could tap for 4 mana for that artifact. And our last card is Keen-Eared Sentry Foil. Very nice. Moving on to our next pack. Might have to start speeding things along and just skipping to the very back. Not giving as much time to be able to look at the cards because we're already hitting that 16-minute mark. Skeleton, Lost Mine of Endeavor. And our land is a swamp. Let's see what we got. I've bought so many packs of these to where a lot of these cards I've seen over and over again, and I'm just looking at like, again. But sometimes I will get something new, and I'll occasionally stop on it and look at it for a second and read its bottom text and see what all it can do. And our final card is Werewolf Pack Leader. Very nice. Try and speed things along. I'm sure we already know what the 2 back cards are. We already know it's going to be a land and either a token or a one of the dungeons, so we don't really have to keep looking right at it. We can just go ahead and try and get to that back part, speed things along a little bit. Ooh, another dungeon type artwork right there for a Cloister Gargoyle. Very nice. And our last card is Delia Wild Mage. Delina Wild Mage, who is an elf shaman. Moving on to the next pack, the next pack of the next pack. Yeah, I have yet to receive a single old Gnawbone, which that is like one of the one cards I really want. I really like the artwork, and if I can get it in the full art, that'll even be even better because those are very nice looking. I like the full art text. They look a whole lot better than the regular old pictures or the Dungeons and Dragons type artwork. Honestly, I like the look of the modules, the dungeon modules, the way they look, but I think this is probably my 5th or 6th Evolving Wilds I've gotten. Not out of this pack, but like in general, I've gotten a good amount of these in this type of artwork and border. I mean, it is nice looking, don't get me wrong, but I mean, when you see it so many times, it kind of starts losing its value of shock and awe you get it when you get it. And our last card is Dritz Do Erden, something. let's see. What do we got today? Very nice. Hammond Parsher Ruin Seeker. Really like that artwork. Again, that dungeon looking artwork of like a character type that you get drawn up for your D&D character. Lurking Rope. And our very last card is Nadar Selfless Paladin. Let's see. Secret layers with a treasure token. Manticore. This isn't the first one. I actually have this type of artwork in a foil. I mean, it might not be not worth a lot, but it still looks very cool. Don't get me wrong. A lot of people mainly look for probably value in cards, but I usually look at the artwork, and if I really like the artwork, I'll try and keep it as long as possible. And our last card is Grazilax Illithid Scholar. Close enough. See what this pack holds for us. Oh, Orbidaire Pegasus. No, that's not right. Arbor Pegasus. I'm gonna stick with that. Yeah. Feywild Trickster, very nice looking artwork. It is very colorful. I really like the way that all the colors are blended. And our last card is Tasha's Hideous Laughter. I've seen this card played many times. It is a very good card. It's good for basically milling out cards, getting rid of your player's library as fast as possible. Each opponent exiles cards from the top of their library until that player has exiled cards with total mana value of 20 or more. Very good. I'm starting to think all the treasure tokens just have that secret layers back on it. I mean, it's not like it would really matter considering it's a token, so it's not really going to go into your deck, so it doesn't really have to match the back, but, I mean, it is what it is. Clerk class, very cool. If you would gain life, you would gain that much life +1, so this would be great for that unicorn class again. I know I'm trying to like tell you all that, hey, unicorn class unicorn deck pretty good, right? I don't use one because I haven't really had the cards for it, but I have thought about making an actual deck for it. Of course, I'm not that good at making decks considering I am brand new to Magic the Gathering, so I could be completely wrong. What type of deck do you guys run when y'all usually play? Because, I mean, I could really use some suggestions on what I should try and make when I play. And a Wizard's class with Forsworn Paladin. Very cool. Oh, let me get these out of the way. Clear up some space. Get some real estate. Did not mean to do that. Well, y'all aren't seeing nothing. Let me just try and get that back one. Okay. Y'all didn't see anything. Y'all will never see anything until we get to that last card. Well, that's just... Alright. That's basically a nothing card right there. It's just telling you to go play Magic Gathering Arena online. That's kind of how I learned how to play as well without actually using the money, is actually going to their website and playing Magic the Gathering Arena. It's right there. But that's how I learned most of the rules and how to play. It's pretty... I mean, it's fun. It's a good way to not have to spend money on actual cards and learn how to actually play. Oh, Baleford the Beholder and that Dungeons and Dragons artwork. I really like that. I mean, he's not worth anything, but again, I like that. A Warlock class, very nice. Varus Silvermoon Ranger. Legendary creature, reach and ward 1. That is very good. He has also a 3/3. And our last card, I may have already seen it because I messed up on trying to get that basic land in the back, but it is Dungeon Map Foil. I really like these foils and how they do them. Right now I'm just hoping I have enough sleeves to actually sleeve up all these cards. I'll probably have to dig into my card box and see what I got. If I can just get one old Gnawbone out of this entire box, I will be completely happy. Okay, let's do this again, because this way I don't accidentally look at the very last card by accident. There's the regular look of the Evolving Wilds. Let's see. Eye of the Tyrant, very nice. And our last card is a forest. A basic lands forest foil. I mean, I still like the foil. Foil is very nice, especially with that flavor text at the bottom, because I'm pretty sure it's like I've heard that this is the first pack that comes with flavor text for the actual basic land, so that's pretty cool. But yeah. I'm gonna have to make a new spot for all these cards. just like take this time to say, if y'all have made it to 30 minutes, I applaud you. I would have probably skipped forward myself to see if anything good has come out or what, but if y'all have actually watched the full 30 minutes so far, I have to applaud you. I'm pretty happy that you've decided to stick around for that long. Of course, you could also be seeing, like, what are some cards that I could get out of this pack? Like, is there anything that's super helpful that I could use in my own deck to help boost it up? My answer to that is, I don't know. Like I said, I'm brand new to this whole Magic the Gatherings. I'm not good at mixing so far. All I really have are Adventure into the Forgotten Realms cards so far. Lurking Rope with that nice looking artwork again. Very nice. And our last one is Eliwick Tumblestrum with the full art. Very nice. Very nice artwork right there. And she also lets you venture into that dungeon and add 1 to her Planeswalker counter. Very cool. Oh, that was a treasure token. Alright, let's see what this pack got today. A lot of these 2-type mana creatures from this back right here. That's pretty cool. Temple of the Dragon Queen. What in the world was that? This just came out of these cards. I don't know what this is to, but okay. Oh, Lord the Spider Queen. I heard that she is really good. And our last card being Purple Worm and a Dungeons and Dragons artwork foil. Very cool. I really want to know where that... I don't know if that's part of like a cut for the borders or what, but that's weird. Any of these missing like some type of bordering? Doesn't really look like it. Alright, that's weird. Go and get this to focus real quick. There we go. Huh. Mimic in the Dungeons and Dragons. How fitting that a Mimic would get this Dungeons and Dragons type of bordering. Or not bordering, but artwork. Full art red dragon. Oh boy. These dragon cards are very nice looking. Especially the full arts. I've looked at a difference between the full art and the actual regular card, and I have to say the full art is 10 times better in design. Put that full art right here. I'm going to see if I can get that other full art back of good old Eliwick Tumblestrum. Try and keep these in one pile. I'm trying to separate them. I should have put that purple worm in there as well. always. Good old painter woman. I heard she could be a possible really good, good old Kalane reclusive painter. I heard she can be a really good commander for a commander's deck. Loathsome Troll, and our final card is Hand of Vecna. Good old Hand of Vecna. Oh, so many packs. Ringsome the Frost Giant. I think this is the first time I even got him in general. I don't think I've gotten him in regular type of artwork or anything. Very nice. And our last card is Sorcerer's Class. Very cool. When Sorcerer Class enters the battlefield, draw 2 cards, then discard 2 cards. So that is, it's very nice. Alright. Try and make some extra room for a secondary stack. Try and pull this forward a little bit. There we go. That ought to help out a little bit. Get all these basic lands and tokens together. So they're not all over the place. Alright, on to the next pack. Well, this pack wants to open. There we go. Roll for initiative. Oh, with a token legendary artifact. Very cool. Isigadeth Frost Tongue. I am sure oh, Icing Death. I cannot read to save my life. And our last card being Loyal Warhound. Very cool. Goblin. Good old goblin creature. Pixie Guide with that good old Dungeons and Dragons type artwork. Power word kill. How are you just gonna speak death into existence? What is this, Harry Potter? The old Avada Kedavra type stuff? Not cool, dude. Not cool. fly. Just fly. And our last card is Froghemoth. Very nice. Of course, I will probably go look through this entire stack again, because I'm not really getting a good look at them as I'm trying to get this video at least hopefully under an hour, which we should be able to do. We are more than halfway through this box. Direwolf Prowler, very nice, and that good art style, like it. Oh, and someone whoever drew it really wanted to make sure everyone knew if you can see their signature full focus. Yep, Deagle, good old Deagle. Thank you for this amazing artwork, Deagle. No, I gotta let it focus back again. There we go. Barbarian Class. I'm trying to keep all the classes separate because I really like the classes. I gotta look over those. And it looks like our last card is going to be Gelatinous Cube. The funny thing is, I was playing Borderlands 2 yesterday and doing the Tiny Tina Assault on Dragon Keep, which is also a type of style of Dungeons and Dragons for Borderlands to do. And there is a side quest to actually protect a Gelatinous Cube. And I thought it was hilarious because I'd actually received Gelatinous Cube in one of the other packs before, and I just couldn't stop thinking about it because this cube that you protected in Borderlands would just love to keep talking, and I could not see that cube that's sucking up everybody just keep talking over and over again. I think it's just too busy trying to digest whatever it has absorbed. Lost Mine of Endeavor. Trying to tilt these cards because I noticed that there was a glare on the camera, so hopefully now it's a lot easier to see. And our last card is Adult Gold Dragon. Very nice. A full art Adult Gold Dragon. I really like that. I mean, it looks very plain, but still very nice looking. That with all the other full arts. I believe there are only 7 packs left after this one. Come on, focus. There we go. And our last card being Hobgoblin Bandit Lord. I think this is the first time I've actually gotten Hobgoblin Bandit Lord. Very cool. Oh, there's another purple worm, but this one's just a regular text. Or a regular artwork. Doesn't got no foil. Or not regular artwork, but you know what I mean. It has the Dungeons and Dragons type artwork that looks very nice to me. Blue dragon. And for the final card, we've got Malison. Malison. Oh my, we have, yeah, there's more, okay. I lied, there's more than just 6 there. After this one, there will only be 8. And we're already at the 47, so this is definitely gonna run over an hour, most likely. Come on. Thank you. Oh look, we got some looks like a guide to what type of mana you should use for your deck if you want to venture fast, roll a d20, life gain, or whatever. Pretty cool, and it's also a treasure token. Go figure. Chattering skeletons and that nice Dungeons and Dragons artwork. Very cool. Oswald Fiddlebender. That's a new one for me. Legendary creature. And our last one looks like it's going to be a foil. It's a 2/2. What could it be? Yonti Fangblade, the Snake Rogue. Very cool. So far we've only gotten 3 full arts out of this. Really hoping I would get more. Oh, a token creature, fairy dragon. Very cool. And a swamp, good old swamp. I didn't put these up. Oh well, that's fine. I'll just stack it on top of those. I wonder what that token is for, because I don't think I've seen anything for to create that token. I could be wrong. Just might have overlooked it. And our last card is a 5/3. Orcus, Prince of the Undeath. Death? Yeah, Death. Undeath. Oh wow, he is a 4 mana, well, at least 5, up to however many you want to pay extra for one of his abilities, but you know, that's a lot. It's a lot of mana. Hopefully he can do great things. Okay, let me put these up onto this stack. Let's see, if you want me, if you're still there, that is. If you would like for me to actually post videos of me actually playing this game, let me know and I'll try and find someone that'll actually play it with me. I don't really know that anyone nearby that plays it, hence why I'm trying to get my girlfriend to actually learn how to play it so we can do it together. But we'll see how that goes. white dragon. And our final card is a 3/2. It looks like it's in that old Dungeons and Dragons art form too. It is a Volo Guide to Monsters. Very cool. Very nice looking indeed. Need to push that trash away some more. All these empty packs. Alright. We officially only have 5 more packs after this one. Well, that wasn't supposed to happen. Tomb of Annihilation. Come on, get focused. Another owl bear in that Dungeons and Dragons type style. Our very last card is Wish. You may play a card you own from outside the game this turn. I'm sorry, what? So this is basically saying that you can play an exiled card. Is that what this is saying? I don't know how this works, so I'll probably have to look it up. If you do know how it works, please let me know down in the comments down below, and I'd be greatly appreciated. We might actually be able to make it to that 1 hour cutoff time. Pretty cool. I'd also like to give a shout out to the person who actually got me started. His name is Cameron Tyler. He's a pretty cool guy. We met down at Dolphin Island along with a few other people. The main people that I played with down there was Ash, Cameron, and Brandon Waldrop. They're all pretty cool guys, not to mention our other people in our friends group who were Becky, Abby. I hope they don't hate me if they watch this and I don't say their name properly or don't remember very well, but let's see. Said Becky, Abby. Oh, Kira. Kira can hate me all she wants. She's... Oh, Netherwinter Dryad in that old art form. Very nice, very nice. Anyways, Kira... I feel like I'm... Oh, Nick. Can't forget Nick. Nick is probably the nicest person I will ever meet. I feel like there's one more. Lene. Lene is so sweet. Grandmaster Flowers, Mythic. So that means the next one is probably going to be a foil. Let's see what we got underneath. Layer of the Hydra foil. Very cool. I don't think I'm missing anybody else from our friend group. Going on to our next pack. If I remember in the middle of the recording, my mind usually works like that. I'll forget at the moment and then remember it out of nowhere and try and bring them in. Oh, bullet! Cool little looking guy right there. Instrument of the Bards, and our final card is Feywild Trickster foil. Very cool. Let's see if it'll actually focus or not. No, don't want to focus. Oh, there we go. Very nice with that foil and that artwork with the different style of colors. Alright, we're down to the last 3 packs, and we have 3 minutes to try and make that 1 hour mark if we can. There we go. Friday Night Magic! Celestial Unicorn, Intent, Wink Wink, not just Underdark Basilisk, very cool looking lizard dude with 4 arms. Blink Dog 2. Oh, okay, so we got 2 of them in that Dungeons and Dragons type art style. I like that. Very cool. And our last card is Dungeon's Descent. Very nice. Down to our last 2 packs with 1 minute remaining. We are not hitting that timer. But it'll be close. It won't be too horribly long, over an hour. Hucking Bugbear, very cool. And our last card is Lair of the Hydra again, but this time in a regular format. Or it is, the other one was regular, but this one's not foil. On to our last pack. Let's see what we get. Hopefully it'll be that old Gnawbone, but my expectations aren't really too high. And our last card is, drumroll please, Sphere of Annihilation. Alright, well, that will do it for today. We only got 3 borderless cards, a Red Dragon, Eliwick Tumblestrom, and Adult Gold Dragon. If you like the video, let me know by hitting that like button. If not, tell me what you didn't like about it. So I know how I can improve. And I hope you'll have a good day.